mid-September, and it got up to almost 300 points. There it is there. That was our drawdown on that market, trading 309 points. It went through a monster drawdown but still delivered exceptional profit. So it was just winner, two losers. We talk about one step forward. Now this is from the 26th, from the 5th of September to the 26th, so it's not a long time, so it's less than 20 days, and it had a 309 point drawdown on the system, which is around about $7,725 per contract. That wiped that $10,000 account out. But using good money management, obviously holding the system. Now, there's a few things that obviously there was a lot of volatility. There's different reasons why it was behaving so poorly. Also, we had, less volatility, a lot of choppy, rangy days. So we could have probably not traded every single day during that period. But you just don't know when the day is going to break out, and it did, and it broke out, and it delivered some exceptional profit. That was a great run there, and it just started to get back to its normal trading patterns. But that's what happens with systems. So this is why it's critical to not be fully invested in one strategy in one market. That's really why, emotionally, it's draining. If your goal is to ultimately build this business up as a professional business, you really want to have a situation where you're managing, as I said, your strategies across multiple markets. Because if you read any of the stuff from Van Tharp, he talks about the futures markets being a fantastic opportunity to be spread across a number of markets. And what that does is that you no longer have the problem of having too many contracts in crude or too many contracts in gas, because you're spread so broadly across the market. The only thing is that obviously to do that, some people need to buddy up or team up or develop kind of networks to be able to do that. So that's part of the thing about trading and kind of increasing your network and developing up your trading team, and ultimately that really is a great way to kind of go. So when you talk about fixed strategy, doesn't mean using the delta increase rate you're showing. So there are two ways. There are a number of different money management strategies, but the two key ones the ones that we talk about in our money management program is the fixed ratio and the fixed fractional. So fixed fractional is just 1% or 2% per trade, or whatever percentage per trade it is that you're applying. That's the stock standard throwaway line that the broker gives you when you open an account up. They say, all right, what percentage risk are you going to trade on your account? The fixed ratio method is where you use a delta to potentially increase the contract sizes that you're trading. You can use delta, you can use an R multiple. There's a number of ways in which you can increase you can have position sizing and money management strategies in the market. But the key is, fixed ratio is all about selecting a delta at which you increase the rate that you're so it's a formula for increasing your contract size. I'll send you the information on that, Karen, if you want. Basically, as I was saying, that's really the way to optimize, and we talked about it before, optimizing your strategy, and that's really where you're going to get the most out of your trading through your money management and position sizing. So traders, that was pretty much it for me today. I just wanted to give you a bit of an overview of what we were doing, and didn't really talk too much about the systems per se, but we talked about really the concept behind having a multi-system strategy and applying that in the market, and why it's critical to do it. Uh, we see it with all of our trading. If you can basically trade markets where you've got a trend following, pattern recognition, or a counter trend type strategy, then you're really capturing those three key things that are occurring in the market. So if the market's breaking out, well, then you've got a breakout strategy. If it's consolidating and trading within a range, then you've got the opportunity to take profit within that area as well. So it really means that you've got more than just one tool to your toolkit. So that's what we're kind of working on at the moment, finalising our multi-system strategy. And part of that will be having a position sizing and money management plan. So not just saying, oh, look, here's a system, this is how you do it, but also having a strategy for working the key to making money, which is the money management and position sizing. So that's kind of it for me today. Any questions before we wrap it up? It was just just thought I'd spend a bit of time chatting to you about this, because I thought it was, it's good to cover this topic, and hopefully you got a bit out of it. But if you have any questions, I'm going to hang around for about 10 minutes. We're not doing any trading tonight, obviously, because of the holiday, but happy to answer questions if you have any. I also have recorded the session as well, so if you want a copy, I can make that available. I'll just have to render it and just clean it up a little bit. Oh, absolutely. I'll send the recording out as part of the. Uh, while the drawdown is the thing with the strategy is that um, the best way to describe this is that when you're trading, your ultimate goal is to reduce your drawdown. That's ultimately your goal, to reduce your drawdown and then to build on your capital base. So capital preservation is first and foremost, and then building profit on that. But ultimately, everybody knows at some point when they're trading, you're going to go through a drawdown period. So I think what you've got to do is the way I really look at it is that if I test up a system, I know that, okay, well, I've tested it, I've back tested it, I've looked at how the system works, and I've decided that that this is what I'm going to trade. Well, I will pretty much say if it's got a drawdown of $10,000 or $5,000, I'll double the drawdown. So I'll double the max drawdown. So I'm ready for that to happen from day one. So psychologically, I get myself psychologically ready that, okay, this is going to go into drawdown straight away, because pretty much most strategies that you run, something you'll like I said, it's 60% of the time you're in drawdown. So it's almost like it's the concept of, well, you don't harvest all year round. So you're just waiting really a lot of the time for that time to come when you make you basically take the harvest out. So really, what you're looking for, and if you saw from the DAX data, we waited like Luke and I waited for probably 4 months before anything even happened, and it was psychologically that was hard